I've been seeing John for about 12 years, I believe, something like that. And between John's hands and the P3 cream, it's made me feel like a tour rookie at times, which is great.
P3, we needed a topical analgesic or even just a cream for massage therapy that we could use on anyone. The big thing for me was to be able to use it with children up to adults, up to people in their elder years. Something that was not going to be harmful to the system.
There's a couple things I like about P3 over other products. One is the smell. It doesn't smell like medicine, and I really like that. Second is the feel of it. It doesn't feel so greasy and oily. It absorbs in like lotion, and for it being a natural product, it gets really nice and hot, and that's what I like.
Well, it had to smell great. Didn't have to taste great, but it had to smell great. It had to work for our therapy. It had to be a water-based, not an oil-based, so it didn't damage clothing or sheets. It had to work to a point where with the type of work that we do, you want to have some lubrication, and then you want to be able to move the skin and move the different tissues apart, so it does dry up quickly, which I wanted. So I really did have to have it tailored to work the way I work.
Well, certainly P3 is a much more natural product, I think, and it doesn't smell as strong, and it really lasts a long time and works. It works better than anything I've used before, for sure.
I was introduced to P3 through John because he thought it would help me with my neck, but I also have sciatica, and it helps me with my hip. The other thing is my husband uses it. I've introduced it to my brother, my neighbor, so I have just about everybody that I know using it.
P3 is being used all over the NHL. It's being used by professional soccer teams, football teams. We've got in the CFL, we've got some NFL players. It's requested by WHL. It's requested by trainers all over North America at this point in time.
I've recommended the cream to a lot of my fellow competitors as well as people outside the sport. It's good for all walks of life. It's just a great cream to use.
I absolutely love P3.